you want to just give us a bit of background, who you are, where you're from, why you've ended up at Sale FC?
How long have you got? Where have I come from? Well, I played most of my junior rugby at Macclesfield Rugby Club. And then obviously played in national leagues and a little bit of championship at Manchester. And then from there, family, kids, work, all that sort of culminated to me ending up where I am now, off the back of really knowing the ambition of the club and speaking with the likes of Dave Levins and Steve Smith, which was in 2010 now. So really, it's I've been, this is my 6th season. So and it's been very enjoyable since I've been here.
Yeah, I mean we've had some cracking seasons. You were with us when we had the every game's a bonus point.
Yeah, level 7. Which I mean, it was when you look back at that, those are the years that kind of get you to where we are now. But we're a completely different place now, even to what we were 6 years ago.
Well, I think some of us would say we're a completely different place now to where we were 12 months ago, or even 13 months ago, maybe not 12.
Yeah, well, to a certain extent we are. There's a few new faces around. There's even people like yourselves and the backroom sort of staff as well. It is a different place and a slightly different environment to where we were. But a lot of that comes from the players really and their desire, and also the likes of Jeffo and yourself and Scott Bambrick, who are working hard with the juniors, and that's what the club is. That's what any club always is. So it feels like things are going in the right direction.
For me, coming back to that sort of, what the club is, leadership is about, take the blame, give the credit.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've noticed in the past 12 months is that's happening throughout the club. We take responsibility for things that go wrong, we give the credit when things go right.
Yeah, definitely, and that's on and off the pitch, isn't it? And I think the more and more we work on that as a squad, as a first team collective, if we work on that element, which is holding your hands up when you're wrong and picking the right leaders within the squad. And ultimately, I suppose myself and Tony, we're responsible for getting that right, really, as a senior group of players, and that should transpire through the club then.
Okay, and since you've been with us, you've gone from player coach, player.
Yeah. Where's the vets bit coming in there?
There's a vets bit, well, is it?
I played a game with yourself.
Yes.
No, it's been a bit of a journey, and it's been only 6 years really, because I see Sale as a club that I want to be involved with for a long time. They've done a lot for me, and I want to make sure that I pay that back to a certain extent through the club. And it's going to be hopefully rounded off by the end of this season with another good story. But there's a long way still to go with 3 games to go.
Yeah, we've got 3 games left. We've got hopefully 2 at home. We've definitely got 1 at home.
Yeah.
This weekend we've got unfortunately relegated team. That could be a bit of a banana skin for us.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it's dangerous really, because they're going to just throw everything at it, play open rugby, I would have thought, and just and have a real go at us down at Hayward Road. Every side that comes down to Hayward Road wants to play on that pitch. It levels things out to a certain extent, and Hoppers will just want to come and really try and upset things, I would expect. So
yeah, they're a surprising relegation this year, aren't they? I think they've
got some great players in the squad, and I think it just shows the flip side to where we were 12 months ago, really, in that once you get momentum on your side or working against you, then you can find yourself at either end of the table, particularly in this league. And I know Garth Dew up there, coach, has been coach there for a few years, and he's not doing. You can't look at that position there. It's more a case of various factors that come into it, and it might just not have worked for them this year in terms of the league and the other clubs around them. So I'm sure they'll pick themselves up and be back in this league next year, I would think.
Yeah, let's hope so. The other thing I wanted to sort of just touch on as well, you mentioned about the minis and juniors down here, which I still am involved with, but I was chair of for a few years. What would you say, most kids do it for fun, they want to be out with their mates running around, but they get to 13, 14, 15, and all of a sudden it gets a bit more serious. What is your advice to those guys,
Still, the main factor is enjoying the game. If you don't enjoy the game, you're not going to fulfil what you're there to do, really. I mean, there's a lot of talk around rugby becoming more money orientated, particularly in the lower leagues and things like that, but the main want to play rugby should come from enjoyment anyway, and being part of a team. So that desire to sort of be there to back your mate up and make sure that you're part of that winning mentality.
When did you start playing?
At the age of 4.
Age of 4?
Yeah. Played at 4. I was playing a couple of years ahead of myself at that age, but that was due to my brother being at the club as well. So been dragged up through rugby clubs ever since then, really. So.
Yes, I think we've got a few of those down here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Keepy, and good luck on the weekend.
Cheers, mate.